Okay, so now we start studying some definitions of Fourier series. See, the very first definition which we need to know is the definition of periodic periodic function. Periodic function. A function f of x is said to be periodic function of period t if f of x plus t it is equal to f of x for all x belong to the domain of the function. By that we mean that this function it just start repeating its values after the period t. Okay, for example, graph of sin x function, okay, is a periodic function and period is 2 pi. You see the graph of the sin x function. Here it is suppose pi, here 2 pi, here again 3 pi, and here 4 pi. So the graph of the sin x function, it is something like, okay, and then it again goes like this. So you see that here mean after 2 pi interval, okay, it again start repeating its values. Okay, so the period here is 2 pi. Here again the period is 2 pi. Okay, so you see that mean in each 2 pi interval, okay, in each 2 pi interval, this sin x function it takes its values again and again. Okay, it starts repeating its values. Okay, so this is called a periodic function. So uh, various periodic functions are sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, secant x, and cosecant x. But mainly we need these two functions. Okay, so the period of sin x and cos x is equal to 2 pi. Okay, now period of sin ax and cos ax is, it is 2 pi by a. Okay, this is the standard form for finding the period of sin ax function. So if somebody asks that what is the period of sine 100x, so it is equal to 2 pi by 100, means that it is pi by 50. Okay, so pi by 50 is the period of sine 100x. Okay, so if somebody asks that what is the period of sine 25x, so it is 2 pi by 25. So in this way you can find the period of sine ax or cos ax function. Now next we talk about the graph of odd function and even function. Okay, graph of odd function. Okay. Before we talk about the graph of odd function, first of all we know this thing that what is an odd function. Okay. What is the definition of an odd function? A function, a function f of x is said to be an odd function if f of minus x, this is equal to minus of f of x, or all x belongs to the domain of the function. Mean if on changing x to minus x, okay, you can write it like this, minus of f of x, then the function is called odd function. So see the example. For example, f of x equal to x cube. Now on changing x to minus x, what it is minus of x cube. Now minus of x cube is what? It is minus of x cube. So it is minus of x cube. So x cube is what? It is our f of x. So f of minus x, this is equal to minus of f of x. So it implies that x cube is an odd function. Okay. Now in the list of odd functions, we have these functions like x raised to the power 1, x raised to the power 3, x raised to the power 5, x raised to the power 7. Okay, all these are odd functions. Okay, all these are odd functions. Note, sin x is also an odd function because sine of negative of x, this is equal to negative of sin x. Okay, so sin x also comes in the category of odd function. Okay, now we graph the odd function. Okay, graph of odd function. Okay, see, in order to understand it, suppose that we take the graph of this line y equal to x. Y equal to x is a straight line passing through origin. Okay, so the portion of this line on this side is same as the portion of this line on this side. Okay, so it means that this origin is the point about which this graph is symmetrical. Okay, so here we can say that graph of odd function